Shereem Herndon-Brown, Strategic Admissions Advice. Question of the day. Is community college still important? Yeah, it is critical that we do not lose sight of giving to others, to contributing to others' lives. And when I got the question the other day of some parents saying, what's the big deal? My kid doesn't want to do the community service. I'd rather them just have a job. What do you think is more important, community service or having a job for the summer? And I said, look, rarely do I say this to families, but I want your kid to do both. I want your kid to have the work ethic of getting up early, of having to report to someone, of having to work collegially, and collaboratively as a team, whether that's in an ice cream shop, my first job, Haagen-Dazs Montague at Street, Brooklyn, New York, or great essay the kid wrote about many years ago about his dad owned a tire company, and he made him go get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, lace up his boots all summer, and do the actual labor of the hourly employees at the tire shop. And this is an affluent family. He didn't have to do this, but the father wanted him to understand that what we have is privilege. And you working for the money that you want to spend on the weekends is a very critical thing. So the work ethic of a job is awesome. The community service or civic engagement, as many schools call it now, is about being a giver. Colleges want to know that you've contributed to your community, to your school, and then what are you going to contribute to us? So this community service is often an extension of a student's character. Please hear that again. Community service is often an extension of the student's character. Are they willing to commit time to others that they wouldn't normally do? We are in a very me-first society, right? We take pictures on social media, and call them selfies. We want to celebrate our accomplishments. There's nothing wrong with that. But when students, young people, make the decision to give their time, energy, and efforts to older people, I have great essays. Kids have written great essays about their work in a nursing home, simply playing chess or Jenga with people who are elderly and listening to their stories. Great opportunities that students work with younger students. One of the best essays that I had last year was about a student who created a fantasy football boot camp or a training course for fourth graders, right? He's a big stats major or big statistician in high school, loved math, loved fantasy football, and he created a course to teach the fourth graders at his school for free, community service, that helped them understand how to read fantasy football stats. Awesome opportunity. Being a contributor to your community or to your school, to society on the whole is a plus. Students can work in, I don't know if you could be at 18 or not, but can work with an election year coming up. How can you serve the facility that's hosting voting booths? Can you do any kind of cleanup? Again, we're talking 45 minutes, an hour out of a student's life to give to someone else. I don't want parents doing these pay-for-play service opportunities because while some of them show, a good extension of character, many of them college are going to see right through. What comes from a genuine student's heart, their authenticity, that is seen by the essays that they write, the recommendations that are written about them, how they present themselves in interviews. When community service or civic engagement is genuine, colleges can see it. So to answer the question, what's more important, having a job or doing community service, I'm going to be very clear. I want your kid to do both. They don't have to do them both at the same time. It's a long summer, but they need to make sure that they are not going into their senior year never having helped someone, never having extended themselves, learning from others in a different capacity that they probably had never learned before. Again, it's important that you give to others, contribute to others' lives. That is going to not only impress colleges, okay, that's what we're here for, but I'm telling you, the person that the college gets at the end of the day when they actually get to campus is going to be a person who values their time, values others, and can contribute to that college community. Is that fair enough? Always want to talk about things that can help students, but also can help colleges. Check us out, strategicadmissionsadvice.com. Happy to connect. I'll see you guys in the next video, all right? Community service is still necessary. Yes.